Sai Ram.
Sai Ram Babaji.
Jai Shri Ram Babaji.
Just share up. Sorry, Raja, I didn't realize that I was running out of time. Sorry. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. सच्चिदानंद सद्गुरु साक्षात महाराज की जय. Super, super, super. Oh, Senthil, where were you, Raja? Disappeared for a long time. You were dating somebody else?
We had a family situation, Babaji.
Which family? With Nita family or somebody, the other family?
Yeah, it's only one family.
But you said he had a
No,
family.
Babaji, I went to India to take care of my dad, so he was managing everything alone with Ishwar.
Wow, he was managing everything with Ishwar. Wow. We are dying to do that. He had an opportunity to be with Ishwar. Wow, Prabhu, wow.
All by myself.
All by yourself with Ishwar. Ishwara, Ishwara, Ishwara. Wow. What a blessing, Raja. What a blessing. Wow. So we are today, what's happening is I have a very wonderful child. She comes up with all the, what do you call, suspense questions. You have suspense accounts and accounts. This is suspense. Where to this? Where to put this? Right? So she'll come with all that questions too, which is the good thing. So today our question is, how come these people who are doing tapasya, they're living for years, how come they're not merging with God? Actually started with somebody just passed away. Or Senthil, you have to rather work hard because I have been instructed by Sneji to talk in Hindi more because they have very challenging. They're going to beat me up one day. So I will try my both. Sneji ने क्या ना आप तुसी क्या देंदे हो सानू दसते नहीं हो Sneji
साई राम जी मैं की करा लोग फिर सारे मैनू शिकायत लगांदे ने
तो बेसिकली क्या है पुत्र की there's a level. तो discussion कहाँ पे आया? Discussion came up कि when people come with prayers, do they really live? Or do they have to die? Then what is the purpose of coming to Bhagavan for prayers? There are both things. अगर आप भगवान इंसान को मरना ही है तो प्रार्थना किस लिए? तो पर्पस क्या है राजा? पर्पस ये है हम प्रार्थना क्यों करते हैं? मान लो कोई हॉस्पिटल में somebody is in the hospital, right? Why do we run to Bhagavan to do some prayers for him? What is it? Then we don't need, right? We don't need to pray. हम pray क्यों करें? That very moment, this is what we have seen in part of life last few years. When the prayer happens, either the healing is done faster, jaldi jaldi heal होके बंदा आ गया, because he got the warmth of prayer. And in few cases where the person has to pass by, we have realized that part moment of that, कि बाबा उसकी prayer को he trusted something. He will not do Mahamrityunjay maybe. He'll say Gayatri. I'm just giving example. Just speak Gayatri mantra, depending on whatever he wants to do. But all these times we have seen that if there is a pain situation, there's a hospitalized situation, there is any situation, when the prayers are done, and if suppose, to your point, that it is not the point of death, then the healing and warmth is given to proceed further. That 90% of the case person gets out. Now, few cases it has been that, I'll give you an example where one of the families was not coming out of ICU for longest time. Prayers were given, sent to. The moment prayer started, is the आपने प्रार्थना शुरू किया और अगले को, जैसे किसी ने कहा ना कि बहुत ठंड लग रही थी, तो अचानक से वो गर्मी आनी शुरू हो जाती है. तो प्रेयर्स आर लाइक अ वार्म, राइट? आप किसी के लिए प्रार्थना करो, प्रार्थना करने से क्या होता है, ऐसा एग्जाम्पल देता हूं. प्रार्थना किसी के लिए करने से सबसे बड़ा सौभाग्य क्या है? प्रार्थना करने का सौभाग्य है उसको जीवन मिल जाने के चांसेस अच्छे हैं. कल एक केस आया दोबारा से, एक लॉन्ग केस है, फिर से हस्बैंड वाइफ, छोटा सा बच्चा 10 महीने का, टिपिकल किसी के रेफरेंस से आया है कि उनको मल्टीपल स्क्लेरोसिस है, वाइफ को, और बहुत घबराए हुए और बहुत रोते हुए, मतलब, और दोनों अच्छी उस पर है, बच्ची छोटी सी है, माँ की हालत खराब है. क्या जो भी बाबा ने उनको बोलना था, बाबा जस्ट सेड दैट टू देम एंड सेड विल डू व्हाटएवर इज स्टैंड टू दिस. नाउ this is something which we don't control. Let's be honest here. We don't control nothing, Raja. We can only go to his feet and pray. किसी के लिए भी राजा, कोई भी हो, कैसा भी हो, प्रार्थना करने में कुछ नहीं चाहता, किसी के लिए भी. To pray for anybody, you don't lose anything, right? But sometimes what happens is they play a role of a weightage of your bhakti also. आप जो भक्ति करते हो उस भक्ति का भी पात्र, उस जिसको भी तकलीफ है उसको मिलता है, आपकी भक्ति का भी, क्योंकि आप अपनी डेडिकेशन से, आपका घटता कुछ नहीं है, आप लूज कुछ नहीं करते हो, लेकिन बिकॉज यू आर प्रेइंग फॉर समबडी एल्स, यू आर ट्राइंग टू गेट समबडी आउट, यू गेट दैट ब्लेसिंग्स आल्सो टू सी. एग्जाम्पल, एक और एग्जाम्पल था, अभी पीछे थोड़े दिन पहले था. एवरीथिंग मनी इज देयर, ऊपर बैठ जा पुत्र. तो उन्होंने कहा कि उनको, दे वर नॉट गेटिंग अ डोनर, किडनी डोनर, टोरंटो जनरल हॉस्पिटल, आई थिंक आई शेयर्ड विद देम, and they're struggling for months. 19-year-old boy, don't know what to do. Somehow again, घूम फिर के साइदाम, we have no, everything came up. Baba just said, come on a specific day and time, and come with this, just one thing. We don't want nothing, just bring this one fruit, supposedly. Just bring that one. One. Prayer started happening. Monday prayer happened. Wednesday they got a donor. Thursday surgery was done. Now, was it that meant to come to Baba? Don't know. Was it that credit was supposed to come Baba? Don't know. It just happened, a channelization came up. When your situation in life comes, you are guided for a support, you're guided to a relation, you're guided to be somewhere. आपको कहीं ना कहीं जब समय आता है तो आपको कोई ना कोई हाथ पकड़ लेता है, आपका हाथ पकड़ा दिया जाता है, तो आपको रास्ता मिल जाए. That's all. You get that warmth of relationship to move on. Now, to your point, the saints who are in the area, Rishikesh and all that, right? Even there are certain sages, Kaveri, Lopamudra. You can go to that area. You'll find them there also. You go down Rameshwaram, you'll find them there also. There are different parts जहाँ पे संत हैं, आज भी हैं. 200 years, 300 years, 500 years, 1000 years, 2000 years. Nobody has a clue. They have lifted themselves so much. They have uplifted themselves. They have nothing to do with anything in the world. They don't want nobody. Actually, they don't like to be in contact with any human beings. They don't. So, अगर आप वहां भी नहीं, एक और एग्जांपल देता हूँ, चलो आप बद्रीनाथ से ऊपर चले जाओ. There's a village behind Badrinath. So there's a village behind Badrinath where you go, you will see there will be some kutis, right? Small hut places, but nobody inside. But if that saint wants, the owner, he can give you darshan. He can give you prasadam. It's up to him, not up to you. The warmth you will carry. कैसे किसी ने कहा कि how do you feel? How do you get to know? Your inside, आपके अंदर से प्यार आता है, आपके अंदर से भावनाएं आती हैं, आपके अंदर से चीज आती है, तो आप इसको कोई भी रूप दे सकते हो, आप इसको अच्छा बुरा कुछ भी दो, जब तक आपके अंदर से होती है तभी आगे जा, कहीं ना कहीं आप खुद जो चीज को जन्म देते हो. मानो किसी ने कहा कि एक एग्जाम्पल देता हूं, अब it doesn't matter at whatever way you start getting feeling of loving, caring, something goes on. How does that come? Something inside you starts to rotate, somehow that gets transformed to the next person. Coming back to our saints part of it, so we have to realize that as a human beings we don't even think beyond. हम सारी जिंदगी यही सोचते हैं, मेरा कर्म था, अच्छा था, बुरा है, ये था, वो था. इस सब में जीवन में कुछ मिलने वाला नहीं है, कुछ नहीं मिलने वाला. आपने जितनी भक्ति, सेवा सेवा भक्ति, बाबा ने कल he's saying this thing from last 1 week, I think. He's saying one thing for last 1 week. He says the day you decide, the day you start thinking I have to give, मेरे को सिर्फ देना है, देना है, देना है, देना है, देना है, just give, you will automatically get settled. And I'll show you today. But then don't cry after that. Bhakti will be yours, focus will be yours, and no applied brain on that. No applied brain. Then you will see. The moment anything drops, it is like a drop of lemon in the milk. I can't do nothing after that. It should just remain that way. That is, I brought that bucket up already before you. See that bucket? It's filled up milk. And I told Baba this morning only. I said, Baba, today I'm going to give them, all of them, this. And I'm going to make them sit for longest hour to do. Enough of their easiness. Enough. We're going to do something here, Putra, at Saida. Because what happens is that most of the time we are just thinking around our life and family and children and this and that, my life, this life. It's not that. Life is nothing to do with me and mine. We sometimes go beyond our everything. We don't even realize sometimes, that whom am I saying what? What am I saying to whom? What is that? It doesn't need to be. हमारे को तो इतना सा भी समझ में नहीं आता कि एक परिभाषा है प्यार की, उसके कई रूप हैं. आपका प्यार एक चिड़िया से हो सकता है, एक कबूतर से हो सकता है, एक किसी और शरीर से हो सकता है, किसी जानवर से हो सकता है, किसी पशु से हो सकता है, किसी पक्षी से हो सकता है, मछली से हो सकता है. यू कैन लव एनीबडी. इट डजंट मैटर. Don't try to crush it. Don't try to ruin it. The day you leave, the only thing we don't need to love is our part of being me and mine. You need to be loving and thinking of giving. That will help you. It will help everybody. But when we are restricted to things, it will become difficult. What happens is why was the phone in your hand? I'll do clutch like this, right? Be stable, I've been telling you. Otherwise, I'll hang you so much. You have no clue. Huh? हाँ बता.
पीछे बाबा का आइडल है वहां पर, वरना छोटा सा बाबा का फेस दिख रहा है। सो
लाइव लाइव फेस दिख रहा है।
लाइव फेस आपके पीछे।
और दर्शन दे रहा है, एंजॉय।
थैंक यू।
दर्शन दो मोहे साईनाथ मोरी, अखियां प्यासी रे, दर्शन दो। वो तो लेट्स डू वन थिंग, राइट, ऑल ऑफ अस। हाँ, लेट्स डू दिस। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। Raja, I was when we were doing Om Namah Shivaya, right? What really came up was so beautiful, right? इतना सुंदर कि we are like that Shiva's Trishul, you know. How is that happening? कि हम शिव का त्रिशूल कैसे है? तो बोले कि वो जो स्टिक है, that's your spinal cord. That just apart, don't go otherwise. Otherwise, why this and why this and why this? Then he said कि जो ears है, the side of the curve of Trishulam and chest goes up to Sahasra Chakra, straight up. So amazingly. How is it holding from here? See that? Where that rod ends and the top become neck. So beautiful. So beautiful. What I really want all of you Puत्र today, if you can, अगर आप सब कर सकते हो, तो I know in India it would be easier. It may be difficult here in North America, but after this today, all of you sit and chant 108 times Om. And after you chant 108 times Om, give yourself 10 minutes. And right after that, do 108 times of Mahamrityunjaya. With the milk to Shiva. Milk. Sneji. Sneji. So, Putra, all of you, please do it. आप सबने करना है. और आप लोग जब make sure you keep sufficient milk with you, right? When you're pouring it. So when you're doing Abhishek, जब आप अभिषेक शिव का कर रहे हो, तो just remember one thing: your focus should not be lost nowhere else. आपका focus ध्यान कहाँ पे हो? आपका focus और ध्यान होना चाहिए जो दो edge on the top of lingam, right at the top, where the drop is going, right in the center. Enjoy that drop. Focus right there and keep pouring it. And when you do pour, it is just very simple. Before you start, is Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Par Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah first. And then you start as Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhana Mrityurmokshiyamamrita Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhana Mrityurmokshiyamamrita Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhana Mrityurmokshiyamamrita. Once you complete this, then the final last beginning of Om and at the part, make sure Baba is there within that lingam, Shiva lingam inside only. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Om is with Baba to go. When you end on Shiva lingam only, just little at his feet on a Shiva lingam and proceed. You can utilize that milk. Don't throw that milk, please. Please don't drain that milk. Please. You can drink it. You can make tea, coffee, whatever you want to do. Please don't throw that. Utilize that milk. Jyoti. Jyoti Amma.
Saram.
Raja, what you need to do, Sai Rama, if you can Take your time, mere bachche. I know it is late there. Take out little mud, huh? Clean mud.
Okay, sir.
Make little small shivalingam.
Okay.
Pray with that.
Okay, Baba.
And then you can, if it is okay, keep it with you. Not, let it go in the water. That will
Okay,
be
Baba.
that will be wonderful. It will be nice for all of you.
Sai Ram ji.
Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. Sai Rama, Sai Rama, Sai Rama, Sai Rama, Sai Rama. Babies who still suck thumb at this age. Let us do this part now. So the answer is, this is, so coming back to you before I forget. So the answer is ki people who are, why come the saints, the sages, living for thousands of years, hundreds of years? Why? Why don't they merge into the divine? What is the purpose of that? So what is the purpose? You want to eat different flavors. You want to enjoy certain things. Why? Why can't you live with that part? Done. Why repeated vacations? Why not one vacation is good enough? I'll help you with it. The purpose is not vacation. Purpose is to get away from things of the daily pressure to put on. In this part of it, Puttar, when the sadhana starts, when you get into the stage when you are totally gone, Puttar, that bliss is very different. That feeling of presence, the feeling of enjoyment, the feeling of drishya. Now here's beautiful thing. You just are enjoying it. Mind you, you're not in it like a drishta. You're just seeing that happening. You enjoy that. What happens? You see that movie. What happens? You get excited. You're just watching a play. When you watch that creation, you enjoy that creation. You can enjoy that darshana. Mahadev sitting on that. Narayan on this, on his, what do you call as? Sagar. Imagine that. Just imagine that darshan only. Imagine the form of Kali right in front of you. Just imagine. These are all one. Don't get confused. But they're different divinity, divine, to just embrace us, not himself, to us, to bless us, to give everything shower in us. Just he's waiting to shower us. He's not wanting anything from us. He's waiting to give us. Baba said, no, Sai Sachitra, I'm still waiting for somebody to come to take what I want to give. Not what you want, what I want to give. Not what you want, what I want to give. That is what they enjoy. For ages and ages and ages. Like it's everyday vacation. It's an everyday journey. It's everyday love.
If they died at the level that they're at, wouldn't they be there?
Okay, let me put it. So now you have a tree of apple. Apple plugged from the tree. What is the life of that apple? It dies. No. What happens next? It may. Right? Or it may just dissolve it and done. But if it is able to have the enjoyment of hanging all over for ages and years to come, that one apple hanging all the time, would it not become that beauty of it?
The way I see it, I see that the tree is meant of God, our souls are what's detached from it when that apple falls. And so the ultimate thing is to get back attached to the tree.
No. So now it's time to beat up. Let's look at the other picture now. The tree is Nirankar, right? The fruit which is hanging is connected to Nirankar and enjoying the connection 24/7. Why will I like to lose that? Once I merge with you, then I am with you only. So there are two ways of living. One, I just want to be whatever I want. I just want to be and be able to see you all the time. I just want to see you. I have no other desires. My eyes could always see you and chant your name. Done. I'm anyways merged with you. I'm only one with you. But I want to be able to keep on that all the time. Once I'm done, no more name. Done. Finish.
So what's the difference between merge as being able to...
So there are our levels. One is you leave your body.
Yeah.
You don't know the journey.
Actually, you're done.
Die.
Okay. Then that means you're merged to Nanga.
No.
I mean, if you're... all that is there.
So once you leave your body, then you get into this circle of karmas. You get according to whatever you've done. आपने जो कर्म किए, उसका प्रतिफल शुरू हो जाता है. Higher karma, go, or he'll take you. Nahin, go back, different into creation and come. Right? Now you come back that you lifted yourself up. आपने अपने आप को uplift कर लिया. Uplift करके now you become a sage where you are just dedicated in bhakti and naam simran. You're just chanting the name and enjoying it. What next now? That is up to you to enjoy.
So when you die from that, and you merge, right? You don't still merge.
Once you die, it is not you're going to merge only.
Wow.
You may merge.
Still you do merge.
No, why assume?
Because I want to understand the scenario. So
okay. So once you merge, then it is up to Nirankar now.
What is up to Nirankar?
If he wants you to send you back for some work,
sure.
He's taken into you, done. Okay. As a responsibility, yes or no, it's up to him now.
Okay, so once you've merged,
there's no look back. Then you're done.
Okay, so you've merged now, right? What is that difference versus if you sit for thousands of years? Like, why would you want to sit there for thousands of years when you can be one with?
So, the apple which is done, I put it in the roots of the tree. Right? I put it in the roots of the tree and it merged with the tree. Nirankar, done. Which is beautiful.
Yeah.
That's also beautiful. But there's another way of enjoying it is also that, have you seen that two oceans and rivers meeting in two different colors? You've never seen that? Okay, you can Google it. So there are two of them where they're merging. One is a sea green and what is a sea blue. They are meeting each other, getting the water together, but it is still on their own difference of line of having their own identity. Both oceans. It's like both oceans. If you go to Triveni Sangam, they're all there. You don't see much difference. Very little Yamuna's color you see with otherwise you don't see the difference part. So when you come to a point where you are actually at the same form of Nirankar, obviously he's Supremo, but he treats you in the same manner. He lets you decide. He gives you the opportunity now. It is like the Ganas, the Vasukis, the Nagas, different seva, the Garudas. They are all always want to be like Nandi. He's always watching Shiva. Why can't he merge with Shiva? He says, I just want my eyes to be stone and be watching you all the time. Just being Nandi. I just want to be Hanuman, being able to see Ram all the time. He can go. His tenure of part gone. Ashwatthama today also prays in the morning, but what the curses, but the prayer has not stopped of bhakti, and it is again no form. He's formless, traveling. There are a lot of sages. They enjoy the bhakti today also. There are places in the world where things are still happening. Some unseen power comes, it does, and goes. They still enjoy that. Everybody enjoys. Like, let me put it this way to you. So, he doesn't enjoy the physical bhakti. Guruma. She doesn't enjoy the physical bhakti. She enjoys the sadhana bhakti. I enjoy this bhakti part. Both of us are different part to go. So what is the difference? Is it helping any of you, or helping or not helping? Understanding?
Baba,
Yes, Raja. Wonderful, huh?
बाबा जी आप बोल रहे थे ना कि मुझे तब कुछ समझ में नहीं आया, थोड़ा सा एक बार बोलने।
आपको कहा आप थोड़ा सा मड बाहर से लेके, मिट्टी लेके,
हाँ,
छोटा
ओके,
सा
हाँ,
शिवलिंग बना के उसका अभिषेक करना।
कल का दिन, मंडे के दिन।
हाँ, मंडे के दिन।
ओके ओके, डेफिनेट।
हाँ,
ओके ओके ओके, अभी समझ में आई। मैंने कुछ ये नहीं आया, मुझे घबराहट हो रही थी।
नहीं, नो वरीज, नो वरीज। यस, वेरी गुड।
मैं नलनी की करता।
हाँ, मेरे को मालूम है।
सर आपको तो ये सर
So isolate in the physical form, there's many ways to kind of connect, and everyone has their own preference or the way they connect better. So,
My question is, she's also doing sadhana bhakti. I also have my way of doing it. I enjoy my way of bhakti and I would love this part. So, what's the difference here now? Everybody has his own way. It is exactly the same thing. Some people think I need to get to moksha, that salvation to merge. That's a very supreme stage to be merged. Not everybody gets easily. Ultimate purpose of every stage is also to get to moksha only. Ultimate is what? Yes, to get merger only. Everybody wants the merger only. Some merger may happen right away. That's one in like millions or billions. But one could take years to come. On the other hand, like Mahavatar, suppose Babaji or other big saints, they are given that task by Nirankar to keep facilitating and guiding certain people in different places.
So someone who's sitting in these locations for thousands of years, how are they guiding them?
Uplift yourself. How come you're where you're sitting today and you're able to do what you're doing? How come the person working at the entry level is not at your position?
They have to work towards it.
What they have to do to reach your position?
Training, education.
Oh, thank you. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Okay. Then you can help other people also. Right? You can tell Sai Ram also, this also can be done, right? Because you got that there. Then you were asked, that's what we can do. Then you get automatically the wave. Then you get people turned around to reach you. It is a auto, what do you call it? Automation system.
So they're sitting there doing whatever, but it's affecting people here, as an example.
They're not doing whatever. They're always in the transition of doing something for somebody somewhere, all the time. If not, then they are into their sadhana stage. Because they have given that power. It is like given that light to them to continue to keep sharing here and there, whoever. Not everybody comes back. Everybody comes in a different way and form. Maybe a partial life they also take. Let me put it this way to you. They have an authority, they have a power that they can merge the soul into Rakesh. He can get into Rakesh's body, do things and then move on.
Would he know?
No, he won't. That is why sometimes, today not everybody talks about the right way. कोई आज भी ये नहीं बताता. जीना तो पुत्र शरीर मिला है तो आनंद लेके जी लो. Just जी लो. Make sure that every karma is done to give, not to take, but to give. The day you start giving, you will not know what's at the back. You will not know. But that pot will never get empty. Never. Provided it is going in the right direction. Provided it is moving in the right things. That's all. Does it help you, Senthil, some way? Right direction. किसी को सही मार्ग देना भी देना है. कहीं विचार देना भी देना है. सही समय देना भी देना है. There are a lot of different ways of giving, not just one way of giving. Giving is a lot of things. Way different. So make sure that you follow that. That's all. Nothing else.
So even if you're giving and you know the person's taking advantage,
You don't give people who take advantage. There's two types of staff here.
So people might still come to you for help, but you know from past experience with them that it's just about taking. That's okay?
चलो कुछ लोगों को लगा कि हमें सिर्फ लेना है. Somehow they're becoming greedy. So now now you know this part, they are purposely doing this, right? Then you can give it to somebody else. You don't have to give to the person who's taking advantage of it. One thing. Secondly is, maybe that person is being foolish. He has a need, but trying to be foolish. Then it becomes tighter.
ये भी हो सकता है कि ऐसा सोचते हैं कि ये शायद मेरा एग्जाम हो रहा, क्योंकि मैं सोच रहा हूँ ये मेरे दिमाग की सोच कि वो फायदा उठा रहा है, because I really don't know if this is my part. ये हो सकता है ये मेरा.
That is the killing thing. This is the most dangerous thing human being carries. Perception, assumption, and having an own judgment. ये अच्छा मेरे साथ ऐसे किया, लेकिन भैया क्या पता वो सच ही था, झूठ नहीं था. क्या पता एनर्जी और वाइब्रेशंस ऐसी थी, उसका वो था, उसको मरोड़. तो वो कभी कभी भी बेवकूफी करते हैं हम लोग. तो मैं नहीं कर रहा. आनंद की जगह उसको, परमानंद की जगह उसको बिल्कुल कर. तो दैट कैन बी अ स्टेज. बट उसके लिए इसीलिए कहते हैं पुत्र, जब देने की बात आती है तो फिर भी बाबा एक बात कहते हैं, पात्र की योग्यता देखकर उसको दिया जाए. दिस इज ऑलवेज देयर. हाँ तो एक मिनट वापस आता हूँ. तो इट इज सेड दैट यू हैव टू सी स्लीप. You cannot give your junior a job of saying, you know what, go and look at the suspense account and tell me what it is. You can only give him, please bring my auditor files, let me have a look at it, and can you find this document for me, can you find that bill for me, can you write a statement for me. You cannot tell him to give you the details of suspense account. You have to look at the person, what job you're assigning him or what you're giving him. जी बच्चे.
बाबा जी ये ऋषिका का क्वेश्चन था यहाँ पे गिविंग का. जैसे मैं गो थ्रू हुई थी बाबा जी, मैंने कोई भी है ना, मैंने कुछ नहीं.
आपका आवाज ऐसे लग रहा है जैसे श्रीलंका से आ रहा है.
अभी सुनाई दे रहा है बाबा जी?
हाँ नहीं, थोड़ा सा रघु के पास आ जाओ, मारेगा नहीं.
बाबा जी अभी सुनाई दे रहा है?
हाँ अभी तो एकदम क्लियर कट.
बाबा जी जैसे मैं, जब आप स्टार्टिंग में मैं जैसे है ना सभी को है ना करती थी, मुझे है ना सभी लोग मैंने उनको जाकर हेल्प करना या कुछ भी दुखी में होते हैं तो मुझे लोग पागल सोचते, मैंने सोचते थे कि है ना, अरे ये
नहीं तब भी नहीं, अभी भी सोचते हैं. नहीं क्लियर कर लेते हैं पहले. नहीं आज भी लोग पागल ही सोचते हैं. अनीता ने बोला मेरे को, अनीता टोल्ड मी लास्ट टाइम.
तो अभी ऋषिका का भी ऐसी, मैंने ऋषिका कॉलेज में है तो जाकर कंसोल करती है, तो उसका क्वेश्चन था मम्मी मैं कंसोल करती हूँ लेकिन जब मुझे कुछ प्रॉब्लम आता है तो सेम लोग, मुझे कुछ नहीं होता सुनने का भी पसंद नहीं करते हैं, तो उसके वे में वो कहता है कि वाई मैंने आई शुड गिव ऑलवेज बट दे आर नॉट देयर फॉर मी, तो वो है ना वही
ना 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 ना। तो जीवन के दो रूप है राजा। एक तो रूप ये है कि मानो इतना दुख हुआ कि हमने दाली तोड़ के फेंक दी, एक इसको तोड़ ही दिया, फिर खत्म हो, फिर कोई लेना देना नहीं। दूसरे रूप में आता है कि अगर एक मार्ग का अनुसरण किया है और उसको बांधा है तो उसमें आपने अपना काम किया। अगर आपने एक्सपेक्टेशंस रखी है तो प्रॉब्लम है, अगर तो रिश्ता टूट गया फिर तो बात ही खत्म हो गई। लेकिन अगर नहीं हुआ है तो देना काम है तो देना ही है। आप ये क्यों सोच रहे हो कि भैया मेरे पे फ्रूट लगा था, ये हंगरी था, मैंने फ्रूट दे दिया, इसने खा लिया, अब मुझे पानी की भूख है, मुझे पानी दो। ऐसा तो हो नहीं सकता। पानी जड़ों का काम है लाना, फल देना तुम्हारा काम है। क्या है? नहीं, ओके। So I have an English baby, let me tell you. Okay. So what happens is when you have a fruit or flower that is to be given, roots have to fetch water to refill the stations to give more. Roots. Now what are roots? Roots, जड़ें, वो जड़ें जो पानी खींच के लाएं, जो वैल्यूज खींच के लाएं, जो ऊर्जा खींच के लाएं। So the roots will pull the water, the energy, the source, nutrition to refill the tree, the plant with fruits and flowers. To do what? To give again. So what Rishika is doing, Rishika has given the flower and fruit, but she's expecting that fruit to come back and replug when I need you. And there's no fruit. No. That's
Yeah, that shouldn't be. Yes,
no, it's not happening.
yeah.
Work on your roots.
Yeah.
Don't work on the fruits.
Yes, Baba. जी।
जो लोग अपनी जड़ों पे काम करते हैं उनको फल और फूल से कोई लेना देना नहीं। Some trees are loaded with fruits, some are not. कुछ पा के भी खो देते हैं और कुछ खो के पाना चाहते हैं। कुछ पा के भी खो देते हैं, कुछ खो के भी पाना चाहते हैं। पाना या खोना, खोना या पाना, वो इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है। अपने आप को टू कीप योर सेल्फ hydrated. Hydrated means values, working on that is important. Confining yourself to Nirankar, to divine is more important. Having your relationship with him is more important. Always remember, your true life is with him only, nowhere else. चलो पुत्र। हाँ, ओए होए, स्नेह जी को देखा पुत्र? वो क्या हैंडसम लग रहे हैं स्नेह।
प्रणाम गुरुजी, प्रणाम, साई राम साई राम साई। गुरुजी सॉरी, ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਥੋੜਾ ਬੰਦ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈ ਗਿਆ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸੁਮਿਤਾ ਆ ਗਈ ਸੀ।
Very good, very good, very good, very good.
मैं भी इधर आकर ये करने के लिए जल्दी जल्दी भागी थी।
अच्छा किया, अच्छा किया, बहुत अच्छा किया, बहुत अच्छा किया। आप सबको
गुरुदेव, मैंने एक बात बतानी भूल गई। जब मैं नेपाल गई थी, मुक्तिनाथ का और पशुपतिनाथ का मिट्टी लेकर आई है, अभी भी मेरे पास है। अब मैं कब कनाडा आकर वो आपके चरण में रख दूं।
देख बिटिया, मेरे पास कुछ है नहीं, मेरे चरण वरण कुछ नहीं है साला, सब इल्यूजन। जो कुछ है परमात्मा का ही है, वही अच्छा है। हमारे में तो इतने दोष और कमियां हैं, हम पता नहीं किस किस चीज से वो है। वही एक सच्चा है, वही सच है, वही सब कुछ है, वही सबसे अच्छा है, वही है।
फिर भी कनाडा धाम में मुझे वो रखना
हाँ
अच्छा
जरूर बिटिया, आएगा, समय आएगा, चिंता मत करो।
ओ थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक यू। आप कृपा कर दीजिए, समय जल्दी आ जाएगी।
बिल्कुल आएंगे, बिल्कुल करेंगे, जल्दी
सही है।
करेंगे।
ਇਹ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਐਵੇਂ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਕਰਾ ਦਿਓ, जहाँ आप बैठे हुए हैं वो मंदिर ਦੇ दर्शन करा दो ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ
मेरे
एक
लिए
और, जब भी आपके पास टाइम हो।
ओ कितना सुंदर।
सही राम। थैंक यू जी, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया।
साईं राम 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 साईं साईं राम 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 साईं साईं राम 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 साईं राम
साई राम साई राम साई राम साई राम साई राम साई राम
साईं राम साईं राम साईं राम साईं राम
साई राम साई राम साई राम साई राम
साईं राम साईं राम
साई राम
साईं
साई राम
राम साईं राम साईं राम साईं राम
साई
साईं राम 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 साईं साईं राम साईं राम साईं राम साईं सच्चिदानंद सद्गुरु साईं महाराज की जय। लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु। गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरु देव महेश्वरा गुरु साक्षात परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः।
तस्मै श्री गुरुवे तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः।
सच्चिदानंद सद्गुरु
सतगुरु
साईनाथ
साईनाथ
महाराज।
महाराज की जय।
So all of you, please take your time. Chanting in North America you can do in the morning. आप सुबह कर सकते हो, उसके बाद महादेव अभिषेक कर सकते हो. In India you could do later on, but please do it.
महादेव अभिषेक tomorrow?
नहीं, today.
Today Sunday?
Yes.
Oh,
अभी नॉर्थ अमेरिका कैन डू टुडे. आप लोग पहले 108 बारी ओम,
हाँ जी,
8 times ओम, and then take yourself 5-7 minutes and then Mahamrityunjaya Abhishekam with Baba
sure.
first. Baba.
Okay, sure.
Sai Ram.
Sai Ram.
Sai Ram.
Sai Ram.